Vladimir Putin, these two, they do have global designs, right? This is Ed Luce had a great quote in the Financial Times that is Musk speaking for Trump, in which case the West is as good as dead, or is he testing the waters? That would give Western capital scope to exploit differences between Trump and Musk. The answer is probably a mix of the two. But at the moment, Trump is either talking tough to make it look like he's the real boss by saying he's going to invade Panama and Greenland and Canada and be an expansionist like Putin, or he's just speaking Putin and Elon's desires. I can never tell which. I just know that Trump is not in charge.
So before we go any further, Joy, let's just take a step back for your viewers and just remind ourselves to keep ourselves sane. None of this is normal, right? At the beginning of 2025, we should not be on live American television discussing a president-elect's press conference where he said he may invade two of our allies. Right? I'm the guy who was worried about Trump attacking Iran, Trump starting a war with China. I did not have it on my bingo card for war with Denmark and Panama in 2025 from the guy, as you said, who was supposed to be the No More Wars president. I had leftist friends of mine, Muslim friends of mine saying, well, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris have been so hawkish. At least Donald Trump, he'll be anti-war. He's not even president yet. Yeah. And he's saying, I can't rule out military action against a fellow NATO member, Denmark. By the way, the national security argument is so absurd to take in Greenland because it's like, oh, well, Russia and the Arctic. I thought Russia's Trump's pal. I thought Putin's not aggressive. And here's an interesting point. What do Musk, Putin, Trump all agree on? Don't defend Ukraine. Just roll over for Russia. Mm-hmm. And they argue it on the grounds that we shouldn't be involved in foreign wars. We shouldn't be sending our money to Ukraine. How much do you think it costs to buy Greenland? Like $1 trillion, according to the Financial Times. Who's paying for that? The whole thing is so absurd that we have to keep reminding ourselves, pinching ourselves, that this is not normal. No other president-elect, including George W. Bush, who basically stole an election and was thicker than any president who came before him. Even he didn't have a transition like this, right? So we just have to keep reminding ourselves that even as we talk about this stuff, Greenland, Panama, war with Allah, we are in upside down world.
We are, and it's also hard to discern